Yeah, I mean, we're gonna tighten it up. But,
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Delaware Blue Hens.
Yo, what's good? How you doing,
Here
Red
comes
King?
the Houston offense once again. Not a lot of offense. In fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now
Finding some room. Touchdown, Cougar! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
What happened? We doing good, living. Friday. It's Friday. It is so Friday. It's good. TD. Two.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Give to the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's the slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
How is it possible, bro?
Here comes the option.
Where are you in?
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
You from Singapore, right?
The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver.
Sweden. Okay.
They'll run the option. They'll leave it with him. They'll give him 4 on the pickup.
How's the weather up there? Is it snowing? Another thing, yeah. I ain't never heard too many people want to cover the fleet. I don't really talk about Sweden as being a tourist.
The option look. Pulls it on the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Yeah.
Back to throw.
There it
It's
is.
Fafita. Pocket breaking down.
well, this game.
That's so weird for him to say it's Saturday and it's Friday. Journey Bella. Journey Bella, Bella, Bella. Oh, Journey got a buck. Oh, Journey took that boy toy. Journey, come here.
That's why he was growling.
Yes, he took his toy.
I mean, Stella was growling from him.
He took his toy from me.
What do you do? Now, he gets back his way.
Oh man, all right, now sleep tight, bro. Don't work too hard tomorrow.
Stella, stop.
You for real too? Yeah, we're good too.
Get down. You stole it. Get down. Fine. It's pretty. Really?
Huh?
It's pretty.
Who, Jeremy? Debo, they got this too. Yeah, typo, bro. Yeah, I wonder why she was over there growling though.
She got that empty shirt.
Houston about to kick off to get things underway.
Get down, Jeremy.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Guess you can't pick it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Tried to get it back.
Yeah. That was probably why he was, Jeremy, get down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin.
I was going too much.
Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got it in the middle. It's Lee. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Man, I can see you, man.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Might be in this box down here, but
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. Hits it up for the first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who could make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time.
Hey, come out of the bathroom.
But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Here comes
Then stop trying to leave my baby in the bathroom.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play,
leave that door alone.
Respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice
job
trying
to
by
get
this
you stuck,
defense
bro.
staying with it.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him go too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
That's right.
On the ground, it's Benjamin.
Yeah, stop
He
touching
will
that.
get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Batman.
This defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see that.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
If you don't want to see.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on third down. Off play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on third down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
Leaves it with the back. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Flying meatballs.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run the option. The pitch. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Tempo in overdrive. Trying to march in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Goes to the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. A run for the quarterback. He's not going to make it on 4th and 2. He's going to lose a yard. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Looking for space. It's Benjamin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
There's up. Come out of there. Good job.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
That's my life.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Finds a man in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Love the coverage and not giving up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment. It'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Turned a little deeper in the bathroom. Game
on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions from the back.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get it down at the 35. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Benjamin.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's got it. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but not before he
almost got in the parking lot today.
Gutsy crowd to keep this drive alive.
Trying to spend move.
And the Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Yeah, all on, my leg was tired there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
I had to put my keys back on the key ring. I had to cover my car.
And back to the air on 2nd down.
Daddy pressure up to me.
With the catch, it's Lee.
Yeah.
Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Running inside, it's Benjamin. Gain right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Quick tempo.
I'm sorry.
Offense, 2nd down, clock's running.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry.
You got caught inside here.
Here's the pressure. Trying to buy time. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2.
Come here.
Man, that pursuit, they had their
Here's
hair
thinking,
on
man.
fire.
It's a man. Move, Jordan.
They'll run it. It's Benjamin.
Ever.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going for 6. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forces it.
Looking for the score. To the end zone and is picked off. He's knocked down, but
but he should
come up with the interception.
have stayed in the end zone.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime.
Where did you put them?
The Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of 25.
Put it down here. Don't come messing with me. It's the man. Here.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. On the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Lofts one high and deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
His quarterback has been struggling to find rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with the completion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw.
I have the biggest hit in the world.
That momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Feels the punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the
Out of the
offense
red.
and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
That was just a better. It's the good drill. They have me back, though.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack.
All right, no flicking me.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin.
There you go.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Benjamin. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Ew.
And the
Where you going,
Wolverines
bro?
are facing third and inches.
Ew. Hey, the man, where you going? Huh?
Trying to pick it up on the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That ain't gonna take
It's
no
hard to
time.
stop great runners. It really is.
Yeah,
That's
way
why
to
you
get
run
out
the
of
football
sight.
consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big
Yeah, leave
physical
my baby
unit.
alone.
You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss
Darn.
and make big plays.
Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Benjamin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football.
It's just to get on my nerves. You know that, right?
In the red area, it's Jordan. Hard running there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, you better tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Makes a catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it will be 1st and goal.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Touchdown, Wolverines! They take the lead with the 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. Now on the option. Keeps it on 1st down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, like you let me. I don't know yet.
Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Pressure coming. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
And man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for a team. Sometimes you got to do that, but man, see the surroundings, right? Like knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarter.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
It's done. You know what game I'm download?
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Wants to throw on 1st down. On target. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Quick toss. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And that was a game's worth of frustration right there on that pass. That was a bomb down the field, trying to get it all back because the offense just hasn't found a way to get much going. Still got the bagel on the scoreboard, and that's not what they expected. That's not what they're accustomed to when they play offensive football.
On the option. Past the 30. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
When linebackers split, it's not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7.
Come up there, man.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cougars! Into the end zone for 6.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Go.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
Hey, man, strong man. You knocked all them out.
It's Jordan. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up second and 4.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground.
I think you took a poopy, man.
Finds his big tight end.
I think you took a poopy.
He might be known for one pitch, but that was a heavy tackle on the tight end. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Finds a little space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Flips it out to the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Finds his tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Escapes the pressure going right. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Fires left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I'll tell you what, this defense came to play today. They have been all over the field, using their minds, using their physicality, like affecting the game, limiting points, doing a great job. And look at right here, even when they don't get to the quarterback and they don't get a sack, they get their hands up and they get deflections.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They'll go ahead and call a timeout here with 7 seconds left on the clock. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This for the lead and very likely the win. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. They'll play it safe and try for 3.
A nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And, David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
It comes down to this. 1 more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make them play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. They anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football cover, and they called game.
Yeah, they
I see that you do a pooper scooper.
The offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody's eyes on the QB. What a great job jumping in front of the pass. Forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
Is it, man? Come here. I I need to do a smell test on you. You don't stink. The hell is you? That was your daddy. And cut the cheese. That's why that song is stuck in my head. I'm trying to think, like, bro, why do they keep singing this song? That makes sense. What's the food? Baloney. Balagi. Balagi. Bleak. 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 What do I do? What you oh, the bones y'all left outside. They y'all decided to pick out the car outside.
I did not do that.
That's how they ended up happy.
Okay.
And the Hawkeyes headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action.
Journey been trying to steal up what's stuff for the last pass out.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's all stopped. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver. But if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, he can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense a little off balance.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. Won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. The play action fake. He lost it high and deep down the left side. There he goes. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Running inside. It's Benjamin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry up. Play fake, Sellers. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Got a man. It's Newsome. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Again, it's Sellers. Makes the catch. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I think Kellen Williams will play.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's Sellers to throw. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
To the air, it's Sellers. Grab near the marker, it's Newsome. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hawkeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the run. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Fullback's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in a hurry up. Hand off to the fullback.
Dog Bello try to eat.
Touchdown, Iowa! There's nothing like seeing the hardest working
I mean, the
guy
first
on
time
the
they
offense
me a dog, they walk by the house and watch the Billy,
guy that
and
blocks
they do after the
99% of the time. You don't give him the ball very often.
You're like, get your
Reward the
dog.
big
Your
fella
dog
for
has been
blocking
barking
his
at
tail
it.
off. Gotta like that.
The extra point here.
I ain't seen
tie
that
the
woman no
game.
more. Did she move?
And he puts through the extra point. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Buried before he could blink.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Sellers.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Sellers on the play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
How about the aggressive play call? Love aggressiveness. Bring the free safety down. Blitzing, you could tell, completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. Sellers scrambling away. Hit as he throws. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He's got his man. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
It's complete to the left. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
out Houston their second.
And
they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's Sellers to throw. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Uh-oh.
Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. They go play action with Sellers. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The option look. The option, the keeper. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did.
He lost one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Give a lot of credit to the defense on this one. They were able to generate a pass rush, force the quarterback to move off of his spot, and that definitely affected his accuracy. That's a big reason why that throw was incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Throwing Sellers. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Play fake, Sellers. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's a play the defense.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Sellers. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down mark.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Got a man. It's Newsome. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Sellers. That's caught. It's Newsome. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry-up.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Sellers to the air again. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Makes the catch. It's Newsome. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
Well, it's pretty apparent who they want to get the football to on this drive, right? It hasn't mattered where this guy is lined up, which side of the field. That's where the quarterback is throwing it. The defense now has got to take account of that. What's that, 4 or 5 catches in a row? Crazy. This defense now needs to key on him. They've got to be communicating, hey, the ball's coming here if it's a throw.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hand.
My problem.
Ooh, There's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, you make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Makes the grab. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's Sellers to throw. Buys a little time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Again, it's Sellers. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Throwing Sellers. Looking to buy time. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Now on the move. Touchdown, Iowa! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Hawkeyes with the get back.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do it.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. The ball pops out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football and, in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. And they made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to get the TO.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
A little screen to the running back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. Sellers. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Benjamin. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Sellers to the air again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
He gets so busy.
To the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Fires one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. Let's see what he can do with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's Sellers to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. To the air, it's Sellers.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
To the air on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Throwing, Sellers. Fires downfield.
Good ball.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way.
Why?
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. He'll do it himself. He'll pitch it. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. They wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of said, hey, we've got to make sure we take him away.
Great job by the defense that time. One of the best things you can do against a team trying to run option is get penetration. Because when you get penetration on the quarterback, you disrupt the relationship between him and the pitch guy, and you saw it happen that time. The pitch guy ends up getting it, but everything's discombobulated. He's way behind the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go, and it's a big negative play.
Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. What a big miss, and now any kind of score will beat him.
They ain't full of shit, bro. They be politicking, bro.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Sellers. Stepping to the right. Going for it all. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on first down in overtime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. On the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 3rd down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They're passing on what would be a game-winning field goal attempt. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Now the Hawkeyes will call their 3rd and final timeout. And here we go, a field goal try to win it. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, the only hope is to get a stop and play another round of overtime.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Shows him the stiff arm. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Hawkeyes come to the line. This got it, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He'll start this drive firing. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Yeah.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a
Second
third
time he's done
down.
it too.
Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Houston. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back in his hands and let him go win.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for two. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced my way. Just a few of those little plays make the difference in winning and losing the ball game.
And I think as players too, David, you know, when you watch the film, you didn't do enough, but you definitely had some positives out there on the field. Guys stepped up, guys delivered, and put you in a position to win. In the end, moving forward, when the game's on the line, you got to be able to close games out.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Had to leave home. It was the breaks. Everybody's fucking pissed off at me. Now these idiots that's not what I'm getting to. After all that, Nick, he learned anything? He didn't. This is a 10-minute video where he goes just leave black people the fact that he was racist. He's right back to being a piece of shit today.
A couple people done asked me what I think about this Nolan Wells situation. Well, let me tell you something. One lone black boy goes out, 10, 15 white boys, and just so happens to not return home? Yeah, there's something a little bit fishy about that. From what I understood, y'all took him to a secluded island. He got off to go with a girl, but the girl said he got out to go with y'all.